guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you this look. I'm doing a photo shoot at my son's school today as a family portrait that they're going to have up. So I definitely want to do my makeup so I look fabulous. Of course you have to. But I don't want to be too overdone because it is for school and it is the daytime and it is going to be up. So this is the look I tried to go to, nice softer eyes but still enough to pop on camera. Same with my lips, now a nice nude but still enough to show. Very soft contouring, more highlight. Definitely want my complexion to stand out but not look too overdone. So this is the way that I like to do my makeup or something like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and definitely let me know any comments. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by prepping my skin. So I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer, especially during the winter. I'm just going to go ahead and really more focus it on the center of my face and then working my way out. You don't want to put too much because you don't want it to be gloppy. Go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and put eyeshadow primer on my lids because I like to do my eyes first. So I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So all you need is a little smidge. Rub it between both your ring fingers and then just rub it around. There we go. So this is going to be like a light glam look. Nothing too crazy. So I'm going to start off with using the Naked Basics palette. And I'm going to go in with my MAC 224 blending brush. And I'm going to use the color Blow to put it all over my lid and set my primer. It just makes it a lot easier to blend this way. I know some people don't do this, but I like to do it. So I'm just going to go in and just blend. Mostly in the crease, not the lid, because I do like my pigment to stick on the lid. That's good for right now. And then I'm going to go in with the color Faith. And I'm just going to warm up my whole crease with that. A nice circular blending motion. Just blend. I do like this color. It's just like a nice warm color to give you like some depth, but it's not overbearing. So I do like to. It's a really nice light transition color. It's like a good prep for your like bold transition color. So my transition color is gonna be Extra Bitter. I'm obsessed with this color. It looks really dark on the palette, but don't be afraid of it because it's really not. I'm just going to go ahead and concentrate it more on the outer corner and then just swoop it back and forth. And then go in a circular motion. I love this color. It's so pretty. So it's not crazy bold as you can see from both my eyes. It's just like a nice, beautiful transition color. It looks really good with my skin tone, which I love. So again, on the other side, you want to concentrate on the other corner and then kind of swoosh inward. And then circular motions to blend it. It's always so much harder for me to do the circular motion on my left eye than my right eye. I don't know why. So just swoosh it and swoosh it. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my NYX Milk pencil. So that when I put the color on my lid, it's going to pop. So I'm just going to very softly just kind of keep it like in the center of my lid. And then use my ring finger and kind of spread it around to blend it. Especially if you're going to use like a bright color, especially when you're going to use like a bright color that you really want it to pop, you really want to have like a white base under, because that really makes the color stand out and pop. So if you ever want to use like a purple or a teal, green, anything like that, definitely do like a white base under because it makes it shine like no other. It's beautiful. So I'm going to use my Master Palette by Mario from Anastasia. I'm going to go in and use the color Paris. Right there in the corner. This is such a pretty color. I always go back and forth with what color to use because they are all so pretty. I'm just going to go on with a flat brush and kind of just pat it on to the lid. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Just pat it, pat it, pat it. I love this color. You want to make sure you work it up when you don't have a lot of shadow. Just kind of work it up because you don't want to put a lot of shadow up there. So pretty. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M139 brush. So I'm going to get the color Violetta from the Mario palette. Get very little. And just kind of concentrate it on the outer corner. Just leave it out there. Just blend it very nice and lightly. I do love this palette because you can use it every day. And since I am taking pictures, it's nice because I can use the shimmer from the Paris on the lid and still add a little pizzazz, but not have it be too overwhelming or like glittery that you need. Just gonna go ahead and get my wet beauty blender and kind of swipe to the side. Make sure I don't have anything there. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to use my Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer. That is a duo with the Salmon Concealer and the regular concealer. I'm going to go ahead and get that Salmon Concealer and really like put it on where my dark circle starts. With everybody, when you have dark circles and you want to cover it, I really recommend getting a corrector instead of just a concealer, because the corrector is what neutralizes it. I know the color looks funky and scary, but it's definitely going to do a way better job than a concealer does. So you also want to concentrate it right where that tear duct is going down. There. Just going to want to pat it. I use like a really thin brush. I'm going to go ahead and use my wet beauty blender and kind of, you know, just pat it into the skin, warm it up, sink it in. Perfect. But you see how the salmon color disappears and it just neutralizes the dark circles. So any of that purple and blue from the dark circles is gone now, which is amazing. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever HD foundation because this foundation is the bomb. It really is gorgeous. And my shade is color Y345. I'm going to go ahead and pump some in the back of my hand. Dap it with the butt of the beauty blender, the wet beauty blender. And I'm just going to tap it down the center of my face. And just work it into the skin. I love a beauty blender. Of course, you can use a makeup brush, but to me, personally, a beauty blender just is quicker. Doesn't leave the streaks. And I don't have to work it in as much as a brush, personally. But some people are brush people. Don't get me wrong, I will use a brush, but I like a beauty blender. Especially when I'm going to do pictures, I just feel that even when I do brides, the beauty blender is what's going to give you the closest airbrush finished look on your skin. Because they do a lot of airbrush on brides, but those that don't want to, you know, go to the airbrush extent, a beauty blender is definitely a great finish for it. And it doesn't like add texture to your skin or make it, you know, more obvious, bring them out, anything like that. It's really nice. As you can tell, I'm just patting. I'm not brushing. I am going to brush right here in the back of my nostrils because sometimes the patting won't go in there. Nars the Radiant Concealer. This one is in the color Creme Brulee. And I'm just going to go ahead and focus this down. I like to go all the way down and then kind of swipe up the cheekbone and then fill it in. Now I do always kind of contour my face very lightly. I'm not like too crazy. And I also don't focus on the contour part as much. I do more, the highlighting part is what I focus on. Because, you know, you want to look young and glowy, healthy, like your skin is the bomb. And not as much as, hey, I'm wearing all this makeup, but more like enhancing your natural beauty. So I really focus a lot more on the highlighting aspect. So today, especially since this isn't like a glamour shoot, I am going to focus on the highlight and just add like a bronzer for contouring. But again, the Wet Beauty Blender, this is life. It's going to go in and just pat it into my skin. Just really set it in there. As you can tell from this side to this side, my colors on my eyes are really starting to pop. The shadows, it's looking really good. Just going to go ahead and keep blending. Now as you can tell, I'm not at any point in time rubbing. I'm just patting. And that's honestly going to be the secret, ladies and gentlemen. That's my secret and I love it. I always get compliments on my skin. And can't really tell that I'm wearing like all these layers of makeup on my face, which is what I personally like. And it's honestly because of this technique. Just pat, pat, pat. The only thing that I really like to make it look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup on is my eyes, because I love a dramatic eye, for sure. Hands down. Your eyes need to pop. Okay, so I'm going to set it because I do have a lot of fine line there. So I don't like my concealer to crease. So I'm going to go ahead and do like a mini bake. This time I'm going to get a dry beauty blender and tap it into my setting powder. Which I love the new Kat Von D one. I'm obsessed. And I'm just going to go and like press it outwards. Just right there. So you can still see a lot. Now I have very, especially around this time, I have very dry skin, so I don't bake for a long time. And I'm going to swipe a little bit right there, just so that when I do put my bronzer to contour, it will pop a lot more. Which is what I'm going to do now. I'm using Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. I love this bronzer. It's so pretty. So I'm also getting my Makeup Forever brush, 158, which is our contouring brush. Any Makeup Forever brush is the best. Now they're pricier, but they literally are the best, most amazing brushes. So I'm going to go in with the contour side, get a little bit of powder on there. Get my cheekbone, kind of center it, little circles, and swipe it down as it's hugging that cheekbone. Now this is like my not dramatic but just lighter contour, because it's going to blend out with my blush and my highlighter and everything like that. This is going to add that extra oomph. Now putting that setting powder down below is what's really going to make the contour pop. So that's why I like to do that. Add my contour. Now I'm using my Morphe M139 brush for this. Okay. And then you just get a nice fluffy brush. I love this one, the Sephora Collection Pro Contour number 79. And I'm going to go in and wipe all that setting powder off. Just go back and forth because I'm done baking. You know, my makeup's going to stay good all day, which I love. It's so amazing. See how nice? I didn't darken it. It made the contour look really nice and healthy, which is what I like. And then I always go with whatever's left over in the brush and kind of blend out all my other contours. Focusing more on the highlighted part for sure. I'm going to go in with my Becca highlighter, Moonstone. I'm using my Sephora fan brush. What number is it? 65. Let me see where I put the highlight. There it goes. So I'm going to go in and put in a lot of highlight right there. Oh yeah. Just pack it on. I love Becca's highlighters because they're not glittery. So when you're outside, you really do just look like so nice and glowy. Becca knows what she's doing. And I always put some on my nose, especially on the tip. And do the temples and put a little bit there. Not too much on your forehead because you don't want to look oily. And then I'm going to go in with some blush, and I'm using the Sephora Collection Mini Airbrush number 55.5. And I'm going to use the Nars Starscape. So I always like tap it. I feel like you can control it more. And I'm going right in between where I put that contour and that highlight. And I like doing this. I like doing the highlight first because it starts blending in with the blush. And it's like a lot nicer. But it's such a pretty pop of color. This is the Jaclyn Hill Becca highlighter palette. But I go in with Pearl. My same fan brush. And just like lightly top the top of my cheekbones with it. It gives you that extra pop of color. It is so pretty. I love highlighting. So there we go. Just a little bit right at the top. And then right at the tip. A little bit right there. And then I go in and use my fingers and just swipe back and forth a couple times. And that warms it up. So now I'm going to go in and do my brows. So I'm going to use the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. I'm obsessed with their brow products. They are the bomb. Then I go in with the wet beauty blender that I've been using this whole time, and I just kind of like pat it in the middle and upwards to kind of give it that softer blended look. Bam! So now I'm going to finish my eyes with the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blaquer. My favorite black eyeliner. It's the bomb. So I'm going to go in and do my tight line with it. This is the weirdest thing to do on camera. Perfect. Then I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in True Burn. I'm going to go in with the NYX Vinyl Liquid and kind of just go over the top of it and flick that very fine line at the end, just to make it as black as possible. So there you go. I did my eyes, and now I'm gonna go in with the Tarteist Tarte mascara, which is the bomb.
Party, let's go.
And I'm using the Kat Von D lip stain in Lolita II. There is the finished look. I hope you guys really like it. Again, this is just for like a small little photo shoot, but it's really nice makeup for during the day, or if you're going to like a daytime event and just want to look, you know, just right. This is a great look for you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a couple of new things, and definitely subscribe to me down there and like my video, and please share it. Until next time, bye.